Sivas? 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 Is it me or Dilly sounds like a Willy? Fuck a Dilly with a bass. Is it me or Dilly sounds like a Willy? Fuck a Dilly with a bass. Hey yo, check this out. For a black box, check this out. For a metro, check this out. Hey yo, for a metro, check this out. Hey yo, Norbro, Copenhagen, check this out. Fuck a Dilly with a bass. Hey yo, Copenhagen, check this out. Fuck a Dilly with a bass. Is it me or Dilly sounds like a Willy? Mbale Artic. I'm like, really? Thank you for the Stockholm awakening. Stockholm, Sweden to Uganda. It could have been worse. A rural pack and all that. Sean Paul music. Foreign black box. Sean Paul music. You thought into the future and you thought into the pitfalls. So I have to say thank you, Dilly. Thank you for making use of your Willy. Fuck you, Dilly, what a bass. Shows on, lights on, too much work. Getting all the celebrities and audiences to work. Getting everything to spark on. Like it has to spark. Fuck you, Dilly, what a bass. Is it me? I might be like Dilly, but somebody out there doesn't want me using my Willy. I could slap the situations, move away, get a house, get something to rent in, get something to live in. India, Pakistan, I don't talk much about it. I don't want to end up with a hex on my life or situation. Amsterdam, Schiphol, a flight to Kigali, Rwanda, that's when they started showing. Now I have to cross a border and make sure I have a passport. A passport. Fuck you, Dilly, what a bass. Fuck you, Dilly, what a bass. Yeah, free. Fuck you, Dilly, what a bass. Is it me? No, it must be Dilly. I guess I gotta say thank you for making use of your Willy. He will be a slut, and he gotta do it perfect. Fuck you, Dilly, what a bass. Is it me? No, it must be Dilly. I guess I gotta say thank you for making use of your Willy. Egypt came first, and Egypt did it first. So maybe it's possible that as you were doing it, you would have ended up last. He's going to have an awakening. We need a white phoenix. It should be Stockholm, Sweden territory, and not a rural park in Gazaland. A slope down from Watoto Church, Kampala Pentecostal churches, and this child. There's going to be an animation and another. It will start imagining it's in a yellow toy under a cooker. It has no best friends. Don't even believe them. Just when you think Priscilla Okuni Abigail she's hanging around a grim crier, and next thing you know is anything that looks like her is doing the same. They've all been in Mbale and a marriage to Kabale. And Michaela Clanbin Dixon and a husband so biblical. Is this child going to win? Thank you, Dilly Wabas. Ayo, lights on, lights off. This child's going to want to give a pass. Like saying bye-bye to life. Thank you, Dilly Wabas. He be cruising here with his Mercedes-Benz, parking it at the supermarket, Nakasero territory. And I'm over here like, it's not yet 3 years, I'm not yet done. And now fast forward, I'm sitting here wrapping up to this song, freestyle on, and I'm like, fuck you, Dilly, what a bass. Mercedes-Benz in Kampala, Mercedes-Benz in Denmark, Eric Day Poulsen, and now it's you in a Mercedes-Benz, and you're showing me a bottle of water, and there's going to be a red paper newspaper. Fuck you, Dilly, what a bass. And Eric Day Poulsen, yo, check this out, you piece of shit. I got the newspapers towards the end of my purgatory. Like, Dilly, what a bass, you knew? Did you know him? Because I found these newspapers and I took a picture of Judith Hyde sitting next to a man that was trying to get it hard, but he was my client and he already knew he was going to meet me. And this Cindy Sanyu standing next to her man and she's standing over there, and the whole page is just a message to a kid somewhere. So who is Dilly Wabas and who is Cindy Sanyu, looking like a Barbie doll and so beautiful in a picture? And who is Judith Hard, and who is the man next to her? He might have been Emma's ex-client on the Schimmelwiki Denmark platform. And how did Kampala make it all the way to Denmark? I don't know. And how did Judith Hard get to own all those cars? I don't know. And is Judith Hard really Judith Hard? No. Judith Hard is from the Idi Amin Dada situation, and Judith Hard is the Queen of Toro. How many Judith Hards exist? Fakidili wa Abbas. Fakidili wa Abbas. Yeah, free. Fakidili wa Abbas. Fakidili wa Abbas. Yeah, free. Fakidili wa Abbas. Ayo, lights on, lights off. That was 2018, and I'm in my bed dashing to the window like, what's up? Is my light going off? Is it ending? Is it stopping? And back to Uganda, and I'm like, what the fuck? Am I going to live? Am I going to breathe? Am I going to survive? And now it's 3 years done, and I'm like, a man can survive on water. This is a freestyle. Excuse me if I'm sounding pathetic, and excuse me if I'm having this English pathetic, meaning I'm not English, and the English revised. I'm awakened, and United Kingdom, England, Britain, 3 names to 1 territory. That was what happened to me, and it's still happening to me. Like everywhere I go, there's a 3 demarcation situation, and everyone is calling their town their own name, and I'm not supposed to be in here. I'm not supposed to be there. I could be on my own, living on my own, and now I'm supposed to be able to be crossing the border on my own. Like, you had a height you made, like, we are looking for the international child, and I'm all grown up, and I'm like, hell to the what? Yeah, I'm going to be walking, and I'm going to be going there, but what will happen to the next after me? Will they have to walk as well? Isn't development happening? And oh my God, like, if I don't make it to Nairobi, Kenya, and maybe to Dar es Salaam, won't another kid like me be laughed at and be mocked? But at the same time, people act like I ain't nothing, I ain't shit, and they pretend like I'm not anything, I'm not shit. But I'm going to slap myself out of the situation and this mental health, and just say thank you, Dili wa Abbas, because I gotta be going. I can't be here on my own, yet I'm surrounded by people that don't want to give me what's their own. I once had my own, but it gets reduced because it's what? Purgatory? Thank you, Dili wa Abbas. Okay, it's bald heads, and it's Amsterdam Schiphol, and there's a prince, and I'm deported from Jomo Kenyatta to Schiphol. And you have a Mercedes-Benz parked by Supreme Supermarket, and they as well were in presidential situations like Uhuru Kenyatta and Instagram and Google, and I'm getting pictures, and I'm like, oh my God, that was the motorcade, and I was the young kid that was looked at. Fakidili wa Abbas. Fakidili wa Abbas. Yeah, free. Fakidili wa Abbas. I can't be more generous anymore. I can't be giving myself more. I have to get a driving permit. I can't be chopping myself anymore. Like, if I got a permit, that would be complication for y'all and your friends and this whole COVID-19. But I can't be on the situation of the terrorists. And then yesterday I was like, I'm the Bachelorette, and the other day it's like I'm Cinderella, but I'm not, because it's not female, it's male, it's not transgender, it's not transsexual, it's back to Africa and all of this nonsense. Yet white people coming in looking like they are black people coming in, and there is this whole hardware shop situation, and this whole Ian Peter Robinson, and next thing I know he is Thierry Magla, and next thing I know is there's a Kim Kardashian picture of him and holding a phone and a phone jacket, and I'm like, fuck you, Copenhagen City School. And there is this other city school, or this nursery school, and there's Susan Akia and Akia Ainomut, and there's this whole death situation and being thrown into a coffin, and I'm blogging on WordPress, and I'm writing on WordPress, and I'm over here like, it's not fair for somebody to be overseas and making somebody over here get to disease. Fuck you, Dili wa Abbas. Fuck you, Dili wa Abbas. Yeah, free. Fuck you, Dili wa Abbas. Ayo, Dili wa. I gotta thank you a lot, Dili. I gotta thank you so hard for using your willy, because if it was not Sweden, I'd be having a Sudan situation, but you know what? I still have me a Sudan situation. Why? There was a red helicopter, and the movie Queen of Shina, and there was Queen of Toro or the Princess of Toro, I don't know. And there's Judith Hard, and there's the helicopter crash in Garang, and who is my father and who is my mother, and TV is playing games and I can't locate them. The Serena Hotel and Serena Lake Resort, and there is a Protea Hotels and Protea by the Lake Victoria, and I don't know where they are, and I don't have to trace them, and I'm over here like, it must be Dilly, it must be you, Dilly. Like I'm like really thank you so much for using your willy. Thank you, Dilly Wabas. I mean, I go hard, I go strong, but I get pulled back, and I'm over here. I need Wi-Fi. I can't find Wi-Fi because it's kind of a drawback. It's World War II, and there is Germany. And could you be a refugee in Germany? I don't know, but after 3 years, you are eligible for being a refugee once again. It seems the laws seem to work when they need them to work, or the laws seem to function when they want them to function. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful that I'm done with this 3 years nonsense. Yeah, it could have been worse, and well, I could have ended up like a Susan Nakia, what? And at the end of the day, I'm over here like, if somebody flies, I'm throwing middle fingers at a plane. Why? Because just because somebody is over there, they can make somebody deceased, and I'm over here like, how did I survive all these things? It must be you, Dilly. Like, really, thank you for using your willy. And I'm over here like, oh my God, there's Congo and there's Zaire and there's Tanzania and there is Kenya, and I've never been to Kenya, but I got to get to Nairobi. I've never been to Dar es Salaam, but I might skip that and just stick to Nairobi. Like, there is the US Embassy of Nairobi, and there's, you know, so much more, and there's Runda Drive and the Danish Embassy of Nairobi. And I mean, like, you might be nothing, but it's just because of this mental health abuse. Like, I don't know any of these people, and